Judge, today's case is Family Guy.
I've got one broken girl, one confused guy, and one gorgeous baby. Let's see if we can make something work here.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toller presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Jazmin Wright and Darren McFadden. The two of you have been together for 2 years, and you have one child together. Ms. Wright, you are suing Mr. McFadden for some money or the replacement of some furniture you say he broke, but we will talk about that momentarily. Ms. Wright, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here in divorce court today?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here in divorce court today because...
Oh, my. Take your time.
Sorry.
No. You take your time.
Thank you. I'm here because I'm tired of the father of my child. He likes to play house with me a lot, but then whenever he's in the streets, that's when he wants to act like he's single.
I'm gonna let Mr. McFadden speak a while. Do you know what she's talking about over there? That you're playing house, but you behaving as if you're single in the streets?
I don't know what she's talking about, considering the fact that I told her from the day we met that I didn't really do relationships. So on day one, we had a discussion about the whole title thing. I don't believe in titles, boyfriend, girlfriend. There's only one thing that matters to me.
He doesn't believe in
titles. And that's husband and wife.
What?
If you're not husband and wife, then when people come to me with, oh, this and that, like I said, I'm not married right now. So I have respect for the mother of my child. But when it comes to an obligation to fulfill a certain matters of me and myself on how I move outside of our relationship that she considers we're boyfriend and girlfriend, like I said, I consider her the mother of my child and someone that's a part of my family that my obligation is to make sure she's well taken care of and my daughter. Outside of that, I don't see any boundaries as far as me having to come home and play husband, come home and, oh, honey, how was your day? No, I come home and here's the money, the bills are paid, and how's our daughter doing? Do you need anything?
If I can.
Ms. Wright?
He says that, but yet he expects me to do these wifely duties for him, but he loves to claim like, oh, we're not married. But yet he's telling me like, oh, I love you. You're who I want to be with. Like, I don't care about all these other women. I want to make it work with you. He calls me, you're my queen, you're my wife. So for him to say that, he's kind of like, he likes to really lead me on is what I feel.
Right. He's telling you one thing, but yeah, he makes a bold statement about he's free, but everything he says and does after that is leading you to believe that there is an exclusive relationship there.
Yes, exactly.
Mr. McFadden, do you have a response to that?
I got a couple responses to that. I mean, if we can get to the nitty-gritty, we're on here. She's saying because I want to do certain things that I want to do. Well, let's talk about how Darren has to into a sock. If I wasn't laying on the couch,
let me tell you.
We wouldn't have issues with why Darren's going to find something elsewhere.
But no, Your Honor, there's times where...
That you caught me on the couch doing what I was doing, and what happened after?
I'm talking to her. Your Honor, there's times where literally we will just have sex, and a few minutes later, back in that phone, texting other females, oh, I missed you, or hey, baby, hey, this. So it's like, if we just had sex, why? Like, he loves to use that as an excuse. No, Darren's doing that because that's what Darren wants to do. It has nothing to do with how many times we're having sex. He's doing that because that's what he wants
Wrong.
to
do. Well, Mr. McFadden, let me just... Mr. McFadden, don't... Hey, not while I'm talking. Not while I'm talking. Mr. McFadden, stand up. Act like you got some sense. You just told me that you move as a single man because that is your decision. And now you're backing it up with, well, I'm only doing it because I don't get enough sex at home. Both things cannot be true.
Thank you.
So either you're moving as a single person because you are not married and you believe as a single person you have the right to do that, or you have committed yourself to her and would be committed to her if you were getting enough sex. Which one is true and which one is not?
I mean, I wouldn't have an issue with committing, but I'm not ready. Is the one thing, and I've always said that. Every time we get into it, I specifically say, Jazz, we're better off co-parenting and being friends until I'm ready for that step. But for right now, I'm working. I'm the only one working. So I'm sorry that I go to work for 2 jobs sometimes, 15 hours a day, come home, and then all I ask her sometimes is to clean the house. We talking about everything Darren does, but she can't clean a simple room. How long has the room upstairs been dirty? And your excuse is, Bella,
really?
Bella this, Bella that. It's so hard. It's not that hard to take care of one child.
He says that, but let him, he can't
kids.
even watch Bella for 5 minutes without, Jazz, please come take her. I don't know what to do. She's crying, da-da-da. So he loves to throw that in my face, oh, why aren't you cleaning? But it's the same way. If I leave and I come back and the house is a mess, it's the exact same way. And he's like, oh, well, you know I had Bella. So it's okay for him to use that excuse as a baby.
When's the last time I watched Bella? Let's be honest. Except for when you go somewhere.
I'm talking to the
So you don't watch her?
Come on, man.
You don't watch
my
Bella?
daughter on certain things. Like,
Your Honor,
okay,
he
say
calls it
Jazz.
babysitting.
Hang on.
Say Jazz says, okay, because right now, like I said, she's not working, so I'm the main provider. Like, I'm having to make sure everything's good.
I get it.
So I've been saying, all right, Jazz, I need a little bit more help, like try to find a job. Granted, she's went out and started trying to do job interviews. Sometimes when she goes to the interview, I watch Bella. My job is not to sit home, watch Bella, and go around and do this, do that. I'm watching my daughter so we can, because we're a team. Not because I feel like, oh, I'm obligated. Like, it's my daughter. I'm supposed to watch my daughter.
Your Honor, can I
get that.
Can I
But she tries to make it seem like I don't get that and I don't
Can I
want
give an
to.
example? 'Cause I love that he
Give
just
an
said,
example. Is that Bella?
yeah, that's,
Oh, most gorgeous kid ever.
thank you.
If you getting it once a month,
See, but
if
he
that,
always uses
I'm
it
gonna
as
do
an
what I want to
excuse.
do, and I'm gonna stand on that. If I'm only getting it once a month, I'm gonna do what I
But
want.
Your Honor, it's like, why would I want to have sex with somebody that's constantly out here sleeping with other women? That doesn't make me want to have sex with you. So there was an instance that happened. His mom asked if I could go out of town with her. And I really didn't want to go because
Take your time.
I don't trust him. And it's his family that I've never met before. But I decided, you know, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna go ahead and go with his mom out of town. And come to find out, I get back home. This man, he had another woman in our house. He says that Bella is his niece and I'm his sister, and we're just staying there with him.
Mr. McFadden, is that accurate?
Yeah, I'll
That
go
would
ahead
be a
and stand on that
yes,
truth
yeah.
for sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead and stand on that one. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, for me, I don't know how much I can stress this. Like, if you getting it once a month,
See, but he always uses
I'm gonna
it as
do
an
what I want to
excuse.
do, and I'm gonna stand on that. If I'm only getting it once a month, I'm gonna do what I
But
want
Your
to
Honor,
do.
it's like, why would I want to have sex with somebody that's constantly out here sleeping with other women? That doesn't make me want to have sex with you.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're talking out of both sides of your mouth with that, Mr. McFadden. You first stated as a matter of principle that you are not married and hence you do not have to remain faithful. And then you say your unfaithfulness is now really contingent upon her inability to provide you with full
contingent
sex.
upon what I'm saying is it plays a part in it. It would allow me to be like, oh, okay, well, it's just.
But
no
your
thinking.
philosophy would allow you to cheat anyway. Right?
he wants to
Whether or not you're getting enough sex, your philosophy allows
everybody
that.
in this room has a different view on cheating. Again, we're focused on boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't see that. I
never mentioned the word boyfriend or
well,
girlfriend.
when we say cheating, then how's that possible? If we're
I didn't
married?
say cheating. I'm saying your philosophy about commitment. That's what I said, and that's what I'm talking
My
about.
philosophy about commitment is simple. I'm not gonna commit to somebody unless
then why
I'm
won't he tell me that?
unless we're cohesively existent together, and we're not doing that.
We
We're
can't do
good
that because all he
co-parents,
does is
But when it comes
cheat.
to the other stuff, we're not good at that. Like she always says, "Oh, you can't do this," but my mom has offered to give her a whole car. Okay, Jazz doesn't have her license right now. She's got a permit, but my mom has offered to give her a whole car.
Right?
Have you went and got your license yet? Have we went and have you it's with her?
Here's what I hear Mr. McFadden saying. He's saying that you're not actively participating in your own betterment. He says he's saying that, listen, I'm trying to, if it if the situation was a little better, you know, we're trying to give you a car, we're trying to engage you in our family. My mother's taking you places, and, you know, you're not engaging in that. So he's not.
But it's like, how can Darren expects me to do my 50%, and he's not doing his 50%. Darren wants me to reach all his requirements, all his expectations.
Give me a list of his requirements. That might help us all
Okay.
out.
The minute Bella starts crying, hands are back off to me, and he's out to do whatever he wants to do. And it's just, I don't feel like it's fair to me at all.
If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed a show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms, and for exclusive content, go to Apple TV.
Darren, he wants me to be stay-at-home mom, make sure I'm cleaning, I'm cooking, I'm doing
And
laundry.
that's wrong right there already, because I could
I'm
use
gonna give you a
something.
chance to
He doesn't
reply.
even
Let her finish, and you will get an opportunity to reply. Stay at home mom, cleaning, cooking, all the wifely duties.
Yes, he wants me to do all those things for him, and it's like, you're not doing your part, but you want me to do my part. You want me to play your wife role, but you're like, hold on, you're not my wife, you're not my girlfriend, you're just the mother of my child. I don't feel that I have to do all those things if, like he says, I'm not his girlfriend, I'm not your wife. So why do I have to do all these things for you?
Is she mistaken in saying that you are expecting those things from her?
Very mistaken. I don't expect nothing from Jazz except for her to be the best that she can be for our daughter.
Well, you already complained that the room wasn't clean.
See, thank you.
Because
He goes
that's another,
back.
like, that's not me saying that I have, like, okay, the point of the matter is, it's real simple. Like, I told her that I would handle the bills, because granted, her job wouldn't give her maternity leave. So I stood firm and said, you know what, stay home, I got this for a bit.
Right.
But I do need your help eventually. What I say is, Jazz, help me out, please. Like, and it could be simple, like I told her. I don't care if you get a simple little weekend job working 5-6 hours. That's cool. Just handle
Just
one
some
bit.
change.
Just something. And that's what stresses me
Now,
out.
Ms. Wright, now, let me ask you something. He's paying all the bills.
Right.
You're at home with the baby. Is it unreasonable to expect that those things be done because he is supporting you financially?
It's not unreasonable, and it's not that I don't want to work or I don't want to get back in school. It's always restrictions with him that makes me limit what I can and can't do.
Do you
It's
hear what she's saying
restriction,
with
but
that?
look, I get what she's
But it's
saying,
like,
but
it's
look,
not-
Judge,
hang on,
Judge,
but-
she breastfeeds. Our daughter is 10 months, right? I'm not the smartest dad in the world, by far, but I do know that a breastfed child needs to feed more often than a bottle-fed child.
He just doesn't want to watch Bella because Bella gets cranky. So that's his excuse to go out and do whatever he wants. Like, Darren, he could just leave and do whatever he wants to do. And it's not fair to me. Like, whatever I want to do, it's always like, oh, I got to worry about Bella. I got to wait till Bella's straight. When he wants to go out, cheat. If he has to go to work, whatever Darren wants to do, boom, he can get up and go. The minute Bella starts crying, hands are back off to me, and he's out to do whatever he wants to do. And it's just, I don't feel like it's fair to me at all.
I think I know what's up. But I would like to see Bella first. Oh my God. What's up? If she starts to cry, I'm never speaking to you again. Hi, Bella. How are you, beautiful? Aren't you? Oh. This is a hard truth, Mr. McFadden. No matter what your philosophical bent is. Uh-oh, you want mama back. You want mama? I give you the mama. I will. Is that what you want? I'm in heels. I ain't walking with this baby in heels.
Okay, come here, Bella.
Oh, so sweet.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Whatever your philosophy is, she will live what she sees. And if she sees an intermittent father who has a broken mother, that's what she's going to end up being. You're gonna watch her hold her own baby in her arms and have some dude who comes in and says, I make the money, you're not giving me quite enough sex, I'm gonna run around when I want to, the house isn't clean. And the reason that she's broken like that is she feels like nothing. And so you'll teach your daughter to get nothing from a dude because that's what you're giving her mother. Now, you can be a man who does the right thing. Now, if you are not about her, if you don't want to love her and be with her, I can't make you do that. And you can't be made to love somebody you don't love. But don't confuse her. Don't have sex with her. Don't tell her, if I got more sex, I would do better. Don't come and do the wife thing better. Do that and say, hey, I'm just going to co-parent with you.
I don't want her to do
Mr.
nothing but
McFadden,
that.
I am still talking.
But that's what I
She's
said.
still, I am still talking. Are you still sleeping with her?
No.
You
When's the
complaining
last time
about
I got
sex?
some? Almost a month ago.
But if you could get some, you would.
I don't care for that.
Yeah.
I want her to go out
Mr.
and get in
McFadden?
school and get a good job
Mr.
and take care and
McFadden,
help. Like,
she still believes there's an
That's her
opportunity
belief.
with you.
I don't got nothing to do with that.
You feed it because you in here talking about not getting enough sex, and that's the only thing that's keeping you going out with other women. You said that.
that ain't keeping me.
Keeping you cheating on her. That's what you said. That's what you said. So you can't tell me that you're not enticing her with an emotional relationship with you. You can't tell me that because you just told me something different. And I'm telling you, if you want to be a right guy, you got to be real strong on a woman that you're not with. No sex, no nothing like it, no pretending like it, no nothing close to it, because we'll take any little breath of maybe that you give us and we'll run with it to a story of love and happily ever after. If that's not what you can provide, you've got to make sure not to only distance yourself when it's convenient, but do it when it's inconvenient as well. Now, Miss Wright, let me say this to you. First of all, don't have no more babies.
Oh, I'm not. I'm
You
done.
understand that? No more babies. Number two, don't never beg a man to love you. Never, ever beg a man to love you. Once he says he can do as he pleases, he does so, but he does so without any sex or love from you.
Yeah.
He hasn't earned your love. He hasn't earned your body. So don't give it to him. Always be a grown woman about this thing. And if he's walking down the street tomorrow with 19 naked women, what you ought to do is say, hey, brother, how you doing? And keep it moving, because it's no longer of importance to you. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
You're looking for $150 for some lamps,
Yes.
That I paid for. Let's point that out.
and you broke them?
Yes, he broke them.
So now you got no lamps in the house, brother?
I mean, we're short a couple lamps.
You short a couple lamps? Well, you give $150 and buy some more lamps, and it is ordered. Good luck to both of you.
After hearing what Judge Lynn had to say today, do you think you can finally find that courage to move on?
Yeah, I think he showed his true colors today, and that I finally see what the judge was talking about. I'm done.
Very great friends, co-parents. That's all I ever want, is just us to mesh together, take care of our daughter, and do great things in life.